having second thought, actually.
You're having second thoughts?
Because space...
Arrived in the new hotel. I basically just spoke to you in a bathroom. I'm going to talk your ear off again in another. We have definitely downgraded from our last place in this hotel. But I'm actually like quite happy about it in a weird way. I like the fact that this hotel slash small hostel thing is not as nice. It feels like we're back to our normal travelling selves. We've got a day trip planned tomorrow, and we're making some good plans for the next few weeks on what we want to do. So I'm feeling quite positive, which is nice. The shower is very bad. It's not terrible. It's not great. It kind of looks a bit creepy in here, but that doesn't matter because we're going to go out and explore all day, and it's cheap, which is what is important, because we're thinking about where we're going next, which is Australia, which is very exciting, but also it's a lot more expensive there. So the budget we had daily or monthly for the start of our trip, if you base it off like Vietnam, our budget daily was like £10-20, not even that. Whereas here, actually maybe it was £20, £20-30. Can't quite.
Including accommodation.
Oh, okay, thank you. The voice has spoken. It was about £20 maximum on accommodation, and then 20-30 on the day. So like £50 a day, including transport, accommodation, everything all in. Whereas in Australia, 50 quid all in is not going to get us very far. So the kind of budget we had for like 5 months is going to like last 1 or 2 months in Australia. So we're definitely getting into the more expensive times, but it's fine. We knew that would happen, and I'm excited. We're just trying to work out what to do next and what the best way to spend our money is, and what we like. Part of me is like, we're here for one time in our lives, maybe, like, let's just go for it. Like, who cares about the money we're going to have to find to do it? It's worth doing it while we're here. We don't want to go home with any regret. But also, like, we only have like a certain amount that we want to spend, and what's realistic that we can like put together. So don't need to like explore too much today. We've arrived in Komodo, and there is really not much here. It is extremely sparse. There has been, yeah, we walked around last night and found some dinner, but generally there isn't much here. It's like 3 streets. It's not very touristy. I think the main thing that people do is get like, either come here, do a boat trip and leave, or they do a few days of boat trips and leave. There isn't like a big touristy like staying on the island. I mean, we've got a really exciting boat trip tomorrow to go to Komodo like National Park, which has been very high up on Dan's list, as I said yesterday, but also on mine. I'm very excited for that as well. My hair is like nice today, and I don't know why. I just slept like this with my hair everywhere, and it's not making me want to cry. Like, it's actually alright. So I don't know what I've done, but I need this to happen. I need this to happen more often. My hair's going to be destroyed tomorrow if we're going in the sea, or we're got a long day on a boat trip. I'll probably just tie it up because there's just no point dealing. And I haven't worn this t-shirt in a while. I've got my little linen shorts on and this little top. So I'm sad we've lost. I had a really great hairdryer in the last hotel. We're now back to rubbish hairdryers, but I feel like my skills blow drying my hair has become next level on this trip, because I've never had to blow dry my hair with such like passion before. Now I'm like really good at blow drying my hair. The lighting in here, but I'll show you the room later because it's actually quite cute. Stepped outside our room. We're actually on the ground floor. We've got a little terrace thing, but the door is actually the outdoor door, if that makes sense. And the hotel's really cute. Look at all these vines. I'm not quite sure what this is. It's just a hole, but that's what our room looks like. Super cute. And look at it. Oh gosh, it's bright.
cobra at any point.
Yeah.
Welcome to a new day. What day is it? It's the 27th of August. I should have known that. It was Dan's birthday yesterday. We went on a boat trip for Dan's birthday yesterday, and they said that, well, there were 6 stops, and they said that it's very unlikely. Did they say it's very unlikely, or they said it's rare to see a Komodo dragon? You might not always see a Komodo dragon. We went to Komodo Island, Komodo National Park. And we were really hoping to see one. It was something we really wanted to do. It's something Dan really wanted to do, because it's freaking awesome to be able to say. And they said, like, there's no guarantees for anything. When we got there, we immediately saw one literally at like the port entrance. It was like a little baby one. Even though it wasn't a baby, it was like 3. But compared to then what we saw after that, it was a baby. So we saw a 3-year-old Komodo walking, and that was already insane. We were already really excited, and we were like, cool. Trip made, doesn't matter, don't need to see any more. And then we carried on walking, and then a ranger took us on an hour walk around the island, and we ended up seeing 6 Komodo dragons altogether. And like, I was a little skeptical because I've seen, I don't know if Dan read them, but I read some reviews saying that some tours were really bad, and I didn't get to see any, and I already knew we might not see one, so I was never going to write a bad review being like, I can't believe we didn't see one, because we knew that. But I saw some reviews from people saying, from a different trip, not the one we took, saying our tour guide told us to just say we'd seen one anyway and to lie. But the fact that we ended up seeing 6, I think we were extremely lucky. We saw a baby one, and then we saw a 30-year-old Komodo dragon, and it was absolutely fucking massive, probably the height of Dan, like lying down. And we saw a 25-year-old one and some other like teen Komodo dragons. I'm so glad that we got to say we've seen them in the wild, and it was very cool. After that, we didn't get to see any manta rays. I don't think it was the season for that, so that's just one of those things. Would have been cool, but I wouldn't have got in anyway. And Dan did a load of snorkeling around for like hours in loads of different points, and saw a turtle snorkeling, saw some really cool fish and coral. I actually put my head in with the snorkel glasses on and saw a little bit of coral. I'm not the most confident swimmer, so I didn't want to go out too far, but Dan went really far, which was scary to watch because I could just see a little like dot floating in the ocean. We even stopped at like a sand dune, like a little bit of sand that just appears in the middle of the ocean, which was beautiful. The water was like, it was like a picture, it was like an Instagram picture, like the water was so clear and blue, and it was beautiful. So we had a really great day yesterday. Took a Dramamine, no travel sickness here, guys. It was amazing. I think only when I got home did I start to feel a bit like, felt like I was still on the boat and the Dramamine had worn off. But I can't believe it's taken me, 25 years to know that I'm actually travel sick and to take tablets. It's a bit ridiculous, really. But it makes me excited for the next flight where I'm going to take one. It makes me so chill as well. I sound like I'm hyping up this tablet now, but it like reduced my anxiety about the trip as well, which is added bonus. Suddenly really loud, I can't speak. We've just had lunch, it was amazing, I'm so full. And then we knew we saw this when we arrived in a shop, and we thought, this is really cool, and then we ended up buying it because we saw a Komodo dragon. If that gives away what
That is.
is under this. The only issue is they've wrapped it
Really well.
which is fab, but then How the hell do we get this home? How do we get this on a plane? Is this going to fit in any bags?
No is basically the answer to all of those.
So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get this on the plane and it'll be okay.
I didn't get a video of it before they wrapped it up, but it's huge. Look at it on the bed. How long is our duffel? No, it's not even close.
No. The bigger one.
We've got a big tote bag. Head first in the tote bag. You could carry it round in a bag, flat. I think that's the only way.
Good morning, guys. There's nothing like being dropped off by a bike in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully we've got internet to be picked up again to get us back. It is 12 o'clock. We got grab bikes to a viewpoint that isn't quite at the viewpoint. I think you've got to walk all the way around. So we've got a little bit of a walk ahead. Haven't really eaten anything. We're gonna get some food after we've done this viewpoint, if we can find it. We had our crazy boat trip day, which was amazing. And then yesterday, as you saw, we had some really nice lunch. And then I did a load of work. We had a really gorgeous dinner as well. And today is our last day to kind of have a little explore. And we think we might have found another place to see. So it's just this island's a little bit sparse, a little bit sparse, but hopefully we find this viewpoint. And we're back in the main part of town, and we've come to a new area that we've never been to, and it's really cute. We might
always do this, don't
we always on the last day find
the main strip.
Yeah. To Bali. It is 1 o'clock. We're checking out. We're leaving Komodo. We've been here for a few days and it's time to head back to Bali, which is also a really cool sentence to say. We've got more bags than we've ever had, than we started with. I feel like, look at the size of yours next to that. It looks so small.
If it wasn't for that,
yeah,
we'd be super refined.
we've actually really, yeah, we've done really well with minimalising, is that a word?
Yeah.
Our packing, but we've bought some big ass souvenirs here. This one, that looks really weird. That one, which is now a huge bit of hand luggage that we have to carry. Hopefully we're alright getting this to different places. We're at the point in our trip where we've decided that it's worth just buying more bags than it is to just reduce. When we were like full on backpacking through like Vietnam and Thailand and Cambodia, we were like one bag each, really small, and we were like sending souvenirs home. Then in hindsight, those souvenirs are like this big.
I'm having second thoughts actually.
You're having second thoughts?
Because
We might do one more package home then.
at the end of Australia seems pointless. It would have to be
Early.
in Melbourne.
Because
or
we've still
midway
got a
through
few
or
like months to go.
Yeah.
But we've added another bag to our roster. But anyway, forget our bags. We're checking out today. We're heading back to Bali. We're going to a new area, and Dan's been telling me that it's really cool to go. I haven't really looked into it. So I'll quickly show you the room. 360, doors, chair, bed,
I think the weirdest configuration we've had.
wardrobe, and then the kind of sad looking bathroom. Let's go catch a flight back to Bali.